What's up YouTube, Infectazine in here, coming at you guys with a pure Geargia deck profile. I'm gonna be a douchebag and ask for 50 likes. If we can reach 50 likes, I will come back and make videos like I used to. I've been taking a break because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's no point in making videos, but then I always get messages daily on Dueling Network and in YouTube telling me to come back and make more videos. So if you guys can make me feel better and reach 50 likes, I promise you guys I'll come back and make more videos. Let's get on with the deck profile, shall we? Geargias, you kind of want to run your searcher, just like every deck likes running searchers. 3 Geargia armor does that. He has a 1900 ass, like he went to the gym, went on the Butt Blaster 9000 and got to 1900 defense, searches out any Geargia card from your main deck. Once per turn he can flip himself back face down. It's kind of like Pac-Man.deck. Just keep flipping him up. If you can get more than one search with this guy, you're probably already winning the duel, to be honest. And yeah, so the main card you're going to be searching out, for the most part, is 3 Geargia Accelerators. Accelerator, if you control the face of Geargia, you can special summon him from your hand. If he is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a Geargia from your graveyard to your hand. So he has a lot of cool plays. People were running 2 at one point. Now you especially have to run 3, at least in the pure build, because you kind of want to max out on as many Geargias as you can. He just makes your rank 4 plays so much faster. Get it? Because he's a race card. Ha! 3 Arsenals. He's your beater of the deck. He's your Lone Fire Blossom of the deck. You tribute him to special summon a Geargia from your deck in the defense position. He gains 200 for each Geargia, including himself. So with him and another Geargia, that's 1900 attack, allowing you to crash with Thunder King, which is sort of a problem in this deck for the most part, but not really my build, honestly, but whatever. You kind of want to open him up because opening him is the same as opening up armor. There's a cool play with him and Accelerator. I'll show you guys just now after I go done with the monster count. So let me move these to the side right here, and for the final monsters of the deck, you're gonna run 3 Geargiano Mach 2s and 1 Geargiano. Geargiano, whenever he's normal or flip summoned, you can special summon a Geargia from your hand or graveyard in face of defense position, and Geargiano contribute itself to special summon a level 4 machine type from your graveyard. Its effects are negated, but basically this is your rank 3 engine. These are your Geargia gear targets, also known as GGG. Because you're winning the duel if you resolve that, basically. Not really. But yeah, good cards. I love how nobody liked them before, but now it's a great because of floater, make floaties. So basically, if you open up these 2 cards, and let's say Geargia Gear, you basically want to go first turn Arsenal, tribute itself to special Geargiano. Geargiano's effect to tribute itself to special summon back the Geargia Arsenal. Then you want to special the Accelerator, make Geargia Next, search for MK2. So now your hand is this, and then Geargian's effect is when he leaves the field by any means, you can special summon a level 3 lower Geargia. So basically now you have this in your graveyard, so you can do that. You can make a rank 3, bring back armor, bring back Arsenal to get armor, and just have a lot of opening plays. So basically whenever I open up Arsenal and Accelerator, I do that play. Unless I already have 2 Geargianos in hand with the Geargia Gear, therefore there's no point in getting the Geargiano because then I can't activate Geargia Gear. But I hope you guys understood that. It's a really good combo. Probably like the only combo like I know, well, for the most part. I'll be uploading a 2-card OTK tomorrow, or you know when this video reaches the 50 likes, I kindly ask for with a gun to your head. So for spells, 3 Upstart Hoban. Want to make your deck 37 cards. It honestly doesn't even hurt that much. You can actually do the 2-card OTK through 1 Upstart Goblin, so that's pretty cool, interesting factoid, I guess. 3 Space Typhoon. You kind of want to blast through back row, hit blasting tanky spheres, I'm sorry, or any spell card, and just going through their then OTKing or just hit 1-for-1 removal is great. Let's be honest, 1-for-1 removal is good. MST is broken. Why would you not max out on it? It's not even broken, but it's just good. Book of Moon because it's a trap. Mind Control because it rapes the mirror, and it's not even bad because sometimes I'll just summon something, they have no response. Or maybe they do, but they don't want to waste it. Then I mind control their monster and poke with my monster for game. Steal their bears, their pikes, their lins, and make rank 3/4 plays. I've gotten mind controlling their Scrap Dragon, popping Scrap Dragon, one of their cards, Draco Sack popping itself, and one of their cards. I mean, mind control is just really good, and it's an easy side out. Finally, I play Dark Hole. Now, I wasn't playing Dark Hole until recently, but I've been playtesting a lot at locals and yeah, locals. Whoa, calm down there, Tiger. And I find that you have a lot of cards that you have a lot of problems getting over, and most Geargia decks that I see have problems getting over it, as I saw continuously the past 2 weeks. They'll summon like Thunder King and they'll have a hard time getting over it. Not as hard as Leo, the level 10 Synchro that can be targeted. So I have Dark Hole just to out with that because I don't have Exiton at my arsenal right now. And get it, Geargia Arsenal. And Dark Hole is just that removal for it that I really need. So yeah, and it's just good clearance and then poking for game. 3 Gear. Special summon 2 Geargianos and they're level 4. It's Rescue Rabbit, make a good play. You can make a 101 Mr. Steal Your Girl. You can make a Geargia Next to search out armor. You can search out a bunch of things. For the 2 elves, I play 2 Call of the Haunted. 3 is too much, 1 is too little. Going end phase, bringing back armor, then your turn flipping it, then switching its battle position manually to search a card is fantastic. It's a 1 card rank 4 XYZ. You can use it in the battle phase to win games. Like oftentimes I'll attack. They'll have like 15. I bring back Arsenal, poke for game, that kind of thing. So it's really multi-useful. It's basically Monster Reborn. It just takes a little setup. 2 Black Porn of Heaven. I feel like Black Porn is really key in the internet and in real life because, get it, Black Porn, LOL. Anyways, mirror matches are fucking gay. You want to stop their Geargia Next. You want to stop anything that they do. It's good against problematic cards again, like Leo, against Beals, against stupid shit like Tiger King. YuGiOh really hurts this deck. So a lot of problematic cards come from the extra deck slash, you know, whatever. Slash Judgment Dragon, BLS. Just stop all of those fuckers. It's an easy, super easy side out. And you really shouldn't have any problems with it as long as you're using this card correctly. I don't know. Like, it stops Exiton. I use it a lot on, like, I don't know. I've just honestly had a lot of success using this card that I don't see why I wouldn't run it anymore. 2 Dust Tornadoes. Now, I was running 3 for the longest time. I really did feel like 3 was the way to go. But upon, like, playtesting, I figured that 2 was better. As you see, I run 7 Tools, which I love. I utterly love that card. Dust Tornado kind of does it better because it stops the tankies, but lots of times, like 7 Tools was great for me at regionals. It's been great for me in real life. So that's why I really just don't want to cut it. Like, I want to hold on to it as much as I can. But honestly, if you don't like 7 Tools, I would run the 3rd Dust Tornado over it. But yeah, for me, 7 Tools is player preference. 2 Fiendish Chains, because fuck your effects. Might change this for Breakthrough Skill. I haven't tested it yet. Because sometimes I notice with the calls and stuff, having calls and Fiendishes is just too many continuous traps for me to run. Not like it's a bad thing, but since I do run a load of traps, having the continuous effect is bad. Plus I can use, you know, Breakthrough for the one time that I saw a lot of people going like Exiton, blowing out my 101 and then chaining Breakthrough to it from Grave. So that was cool. Now, again, because of Leo being a douchebag, I had run Mirror Force. It's a great monster removal for any situation, and especially against Leo. Instead of auto scooping when they summon Leo, you can wait and stall out until you get the Mirror Force to destroy the Leo. That's why I'm running it. Plus, Leo can Mirror Force can just sometimes give you such a big plus that they can't recover from it. You have to use it really good. Now for my 1-ofs, I play 1 Solemn Warning to stop your monsters, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole to stop your shit. 7 Tools is like my favorite card in the world. It's funny because I fucking hated this card with a fiery passion in the video games, because you would summon this and every 5 seconds it'd ask you if you want to chain it or whatever. And I thought it was so bad back when I was little, like pay 1,000 life points to negate a trap. Keep in mind, when I was little, there wasn't really good traps. I'm talking about like crap. Like the best cards they had was Mirror Force basically, as trap wise. Like in the video game at least, and that was like the only use for it. So I was like, whatever, this card's meh. I hated it though. Torrential Tribute, mass removal is beautiful, and 1 Mind Crush. I only played 1 Mind Crush, and it's funny because I used to love this card at 3. I side the other one. I'm gonna show you guys my side deck. But 1 Mind Crush is great. You draw it, you fucking plus. You don't draw it, you didn't need it anyways, probably. So extra deck. We're going to go with the 3 Stooges, the 3 Geargia, Spanish Secret, English Secret, and then English Super. Freaking Spanish Secret is so amazing. Engranaje Ex Gigante. Or Gigante, I'm sorry. So yeah, basically, once per turn to attach a material, add a level 4 or lower machine from grave or deck to hand. When it dies, special summon a level 3 or lower. Geargia from your graveyard. So basically allows you to float, and that's why you do the Arsenal Accelerator turn 1 play. For other rank 4s, I run Mr. Steal Your Girl 101, helps you get rid of problematic shit. Yeah, like Gusto Emerald. Recycle shit back, draw a card is great. You can recycle back Gear targets and flip up Gear. So that's always an option. Abyss Dweller, stop mermail effects from happening. Fuck your mermails. Like Gusto, Diamond Direwolf, 1-for-1 removal, always good. Like I said, even though you neg yourself for that 1-for-1 removal, you should be winning after. Maestroke, the Symphony of Jinn. This is my Exciton. If I had an Exciton, I would replace this guy with it. But Maestroke put in work yesterday because it helped me get rid of an Exciton that almost stole the game from me. But Maestroke is cool. I mean, it's not even that bad. I mean, whatever. Cowboy, because winning games with a bang bang pow pow is always cool beans. Giga Brilliant, you know, pump up your shit. Giga Brilliant was actually a lot better. Initially, I wasn't playing it, but thanks to my friend YuGiOh, shout outs to you if you're watching this. If not, fuck you, YuGiOh. Bumping. Sometimes when you don't want to go into any rank 3, you just want to go Giga Brilliant. It's a 2100 beater at best. On summon, he just pumps up your other stuff, makes your Giga 26, running over a lot of powerful stuff as well. And you know, it's just great. Honestly, I love this card. One Ghost Trick Alucard, the coolest looking rank 3. Pop phase down is great in the mirror match. Great against a lot of back row. He always baits out the back row too. So Alucard. Now Solo Silver Mountain is a really good card too. It's a Zing Zang Hu. 1-for-1. You can detach one to freeze up a back row. They can't activate it as long as it's face up on the field. And if you run over a monster and send it to the graveyard, you special summon a level 4 or lower earth from your graveyard in defense position. So yeah. Tempo, pretty good in the mirror match, pretty good against a lot of decks. You can cut this as well. It's fun. You detach other people's materials and they're just like, fuck you can't do that. And then I'm like, read the fucking card. He pumps himself up by 500, so he becomes 2700 beater as well, which is very good. One Zen mains for stall and just general destruction, as well as Acid Golem with destruction. You only go into him if you really need to, or if Skill Drain is on the field. But when you do, he's a 3k beater. You know what I mean? Now my side deck is pretty bad. Like I barely ever, like I don't know. I feel like I barely side, but whatever. 2 Veilers for a general Fire Fist books. Effect heavy decks. Effect Veiler. Veilers their effects. I mean, I don't see what's the problem, officer. 2 Maxis. Maxi just against special summon decks. I like this going second. I side on my upstarts usually, especially game 3 where I don't. If we go into time, we're gonna have a bad time. Get it? I don't know. 180 Curl. I've only ever liked siding one. I don't like siding multiples of this card. It's really good against a lot of good matchups though, like especially against Mermails, banishing their Atlanteans, their title, whatever, and he just flies to the D-Fissure, and he almost flew out of screen, but he didn't because I was unsuccessful at that. D-Fissure, it's where he flies out of, as you can see in the background. Wow, look at, let me line this up. D-Fissure, good against stuff that rely on graveyard more than you do. Yeah. Soul Drain again against stuff that rely on graveyard, Boojins, Mermails. That's it, basically, that I can think of right now. Yeah. Trap Stun. Now, I don't know why this was in my side deck for the past 2 weeks, but it was, and sometimes I like it because I can just go Trap Stun and win. It's good. Good stuff. 2 Light Mirrors, 2 Shadow Mirrors, because again, this is locals. I haven't played outside of a local since like last month, and I don't plan on it for a while unless there's another regionals in my area or Kissimmee or Florida. Yeah, Florida regional. Yeah, the mirrors are pretty good against rogue stuff, so you got to run it. IMO. Pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Finally, one of those Macrocosmos, same as D-Fissure, just a little slower. Mind Crush. I said the second one because it's really good. I love this card. I just don't have the room for it in my main. And finally, Dust Tornado for more back row removal. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this deck profile. If you did, I'll ask you guys again to please leave a like rating. If I get 50 likes on this video, I will definitely come back to Yugitubing for sure. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Infectazine and out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.